Yeah, welcome back. I'm probably supposed to be working right now, but I got off early today for a doctor's appointment. And since it was in Niceville, I get to drive back through Eglin. Eglin is an Air Force base. It's also a preserve. It's got, I don't know, several thousand acres. And it's also got these marvelous freshwater streams. Like, these creeks are just perfect. Swimming, playing, fishing, drinking, whatever. Come straight up from the ground, clear, crystal, beautiful. Just absolutely stunning. It's one of my favorite reasons for living in Florida. Like, there's that whole beach stuff, but there's really nothing better than the creeks. In the summer when it's 110 degrees out, like 120 real feel, and you get in the water and it's like 60 degrees water. Oh, it's amazing. Used to have the hardest time as a kid getting out of these. My dad would take me and my brother every weekend. And this is what we'd do. We'd just hang out in the creek. And like, you can see if there's fish in there. There's a brim. Let's say there's some minnows, but they're absolutely amazing. So I just thought I'd show you. God, these things are amazing. Staying too long, it gets cold and your lips turn blue and your dad's like, get out of the water, it's too cold. But it's worth it. I'd live in this water if I could. Look at it. Isn't it just marvelous? And this is just one of them. There's like hundreds of these out here. I'll show you the next one. Or maybe a pond. I don't know. We have ponds too. So the best way to enjoy Eglin is with the windows down. Like, next year I'll be upgrading this to a Wrangler because there's a few little quality control issues. Like everything breaking. It's dirt roads out here. Like these red clay roads. Some sand beds. It hasn't rained in a while, so there shouldn't be much mud. Wait, no. It did rain. It just didn't rain at my house. Everybody else said it rained for like 2 hours, but I don't know. Maybe I slept through it. So there might be some mud, but this is really just the best way to enjoy it. Just look at it. I mean, it's just... How is this not the best thing ever? It's amazing out. It's sunny sky, it's not too cold. There's dirt roads, there's creeks, there's ponds, there's rivers, there's lakes. Yeah, this is my happy place. Like, I know that sounds stupid, but this is it. Like, this is where I grew up. A couple generations ago, I used to have family living out here, and then the government came and ran them all off and killed a few of them. But you can still go out here. Yeah, government. As you can see, they burned down sections of it to help promote growth and keep wildfires down. So every now and then, like, whole sections of it are closed off because they're setting everything on fire. There's also a lot of animals out here, and you have to get a separate permit to come out here. Right now I've got a fishing permit. I don't have the hunting permit because 2 years ago I went hunting out here and it didn't go well. Like, I had to go to court. It was my dad's fault. Don't cut wires. I'll explain that later if anybody actually cares. And yeah, there's only one type of cops out here, the game wardens. And they drive blue trucks and they got blue lights, and they come out of nowhere and they follow you into places that you're not supposed to be in because you're not supposed to be in them. But whatever. I'm gonna ride around for a bit and enjoy it. I'll see you in a little bit. This is Yellow River. It's right off the main road out there. It's slightly yellow. See that? It's also real clear. You can see the bottom. This is a muddy little offshoot. So it's not as nice as the rest of it. And on the other side over there is somebody's camp, which is weird. I think it has something to do with the game wardens or some sort of study or something. It's not like everybody gets to go over there and use it. In fact, they get real mad if you go over there and use it. They get so mad. But we have a river. I don't know if you can tell, but it's shallow. So it's not like you're going to be getting your boat up here. But it's great for tubing and kayaking. Like, it's an amazing time if you're out here tubing and kayaking. You could get dropped off out there in Crestview, and then you can like go all the way down it. I haven't ate. I need food. And you could go all the way down it, and I mean, it takes like a week, and then you could wind up in Navarre off of 87. But I don't have a week off. You camp on the banks, spend the night, catch fish. There's a bunch of fish. There's a fish. I wish I had more time off. I love this place. See how cold the water is. Okay, it's real cold. Yep. Poor little cold feet. Damn, I wish I was wearing shorts. I gotta wear some of my flip-flops off. Whew. That's it. Just wanted to show you one of the rivers instead of just, you know, one of the creeks. But I mean, it's not really that different, is it? It's just a bigger creek. Over there you can see where it branches off, and when it rains a lot, these rivers rise anywhere from like 4 to 8 feet, and it covers all of this, leaves the water and different trails. Alright, but I'm going to take a few pictures and then drive on down. I might show you a little bit of the road. This is Cars Landing, and the road to get out here isn't great. Like, I would not take a car down it. Actually, I would take a car down it, but I don't recommend taking a car down it. I used to have a Pontiac G6 that I went everywhere out here with. That poor little car. It was front wheel drive, so it'd pull through anything. Like, you hit sand. I hit one sand bed doing about 80 miles an hour. I traded that car out there, like traded it in when I bought a new vehicle, and I apologize for whoever bought that, because it's gonna have some issues. So many issues. But yeah, let's go. So this is something else that you get out of here. It's clay pits. Which you're not allowed to play on anymore. Used to be, but now you get in trouble and you get written a ticket and you have to go to court. Or you can just get banned. They can permanently ban you from Eglin. Well, it's called barring. They permanently bar you from Eglin. Normally it's just like 3 years though. Anywhere from 1 to 3 years. Which, if that happens, you just go to Blackwater for a while. Somebody's been walking out here too. Odd. So you can see where they used to play right there. Oh yeah, well, it used to be a fun little hill climb. Also, those are ruts. If you ever hear me talking about ruts, those are what I'm talking about. See the tire tracks on each side, how they dig a groove into the road? It's considered rutted. That middle piece right there is more clearance than my Jeep has. So I wouldn't be able to climb up it. I could climb up on the right side and go around it and drop down into the top. But I can't just make it up where those tire tracks are. My tires aren't large enough. Looks like somebody's climbed up it. 2 people. Several people. The Army has a lot of training missions out here too. So some of these sections are shut down for training missions. They do live fire, they drop bombs, there's smoke grenades. They also rig traps. I was walking through a section one day and there's a tripwire, and when I hit the tripwire it set off a smoke bomb. So a giant plume of smoke went up into the air because it wasn't shut down the way that it was supposed to be, and nobody cleaned up their mess. And then that was about it. Just waited till it burned out and then kept going. You have to do an unexploded ordnance test before you can come out here, because there is unexploded ordnance. So watch out for those. Don't just go wandering around when you don't know what you're doing. But stay on the main road, the public sites. There's campgrounds, there's places to visit, fish, hunt, whatever. Just have to be careful. I'm gonna set this down before I get in trouble. So it's not just a free-for-all out here. You can't just come out here and drive down any road that you want. There's open sections and there's closed sections. There's also foot traffic only sections. You used to be able to drive up there. You can't anymore. It's erosion control. Just like a lot of the clay pits, you can't drive in them anymore because of erosion control. Some of the steeper hills that were washing out, where the roads were washing out, can't go down them anymore. They close sections of it off every year and they're marked as closed sections. Some of them will open back up. Some of them haven't been open in 20 years. One of the best places to go when I was a kid was Indigo Creek. Used to go to Indigo Creek. There was a big swimming hole. A lot of people showed up. It's a closed area now. They did that 24 years ago. Man, I'm old. 30. I turned 32 a couple days ago. God, I feel old. But yeah, I'm in a sand bed right now. So it's sand all the way to the top of the hill. And I wanted to stop and tell you about the sign, and I may have just got myself stuck, but if you're going uphill and you can go, that's great, you can make it. But normally in a sand bed, if you can't go up, you can normally go down. But there's another hill behind me, so that's gonna make things difficult. So let's see what happens. 2-wheel drive. You go easy so that your tires don't dig into the sand. Then once you get momentum, you want to build speed in case you hit any bumps, or in case the bottom of your Jeep's dragging. Looks like we're okay for now. So I guess I'll see you at the next place. Because in the winter, when it gets cold out and the water's warmer, it steams a lot and it looks like it's boiling, I guess. I don't know, dumb name. This is where a lot of people swim. Right down there, it's Boiling Bridge. Start here, swim to the bridge, go under the bridge, take a right, walk the road, come back down the trail, jump back in the water. At one point in the middle over there, it's over my head. So it's at least 6 feet deep. Over there, it's pretty deep. I know it doesn't look like it, but it's probably about 5 feet, 4 or 5 feet. It's just so clear that you can't really tell how deep it is until you're in it. And it's real cold, like I said. Whew. Still kind of want to go swimming though. It's just nice out. fish in that water right there. There's also a plane flying overhead. It's one of those little sucker fish. They'd eat the algae and everything off the bottom. It's not that little. There's also a set of stairs here now. When I was a kid, you just had to climb up the muddy bank. Like that's just what you dealt with. But now, here's a set of stairs. Here's a bridge. This wooden bridge is over 30 years old. God, isn't that just amazing? Like right here, it's over my head. You can see parts of the old bridge under there. Man, it's just gorgeous. Coming across over here, it's real deep too. Alright, I'm gonna get some pictures of this too while I'm here. This is the saddest part of the trip. We are leaving. Well, this is 87 outside of Eglin. Headed home. See you next time. Ooh, we got a merge lane now. This is new. We didn't used to have this.